From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
May going to throw right away. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, New England.
79 Broncos. Back 60.
Throwing here is May. This is caught by Addison. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That's complete to Baker. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw with May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
But they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3, psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Looking to throw McCarthy. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And now an audible here into something else. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Ready?
Here's McCarthy. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Patriots 10, Dolphins 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 78 yards. And the Dolphins have regained the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Patriots have yet again retaken the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jalen Waddle
with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good to make it 21-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. He finds Douglas complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He'll get this to Baker.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, May.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Flush to his right. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
To throw, it's May.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. the middle they go. Douglas. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have it.
Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
He finds his man complete. That's Douglas.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. To the air, May.
This will be caught by Brown. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a 1st down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Here's May.
Flushed out right.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
They'll look to throw again. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Pats add 6 to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, It's time.
He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw here on first down. Being chased out left. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he will be out of bounds with a first down as they will have a 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To the air with McCarthy. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Achane gets it from the gun. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. McCarthy operating from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And running with power here. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. In motion, Hill. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they go play action now. May. This is caught by Addison. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He gets it to Addison. This is 2nd and 8. Throwing here is May. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On play action, now McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing is McCarthy. Shorts has got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Up the middle, Achane. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll audible to something else. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and this game is tied again here in the 3rd. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll throw with May. Addison hauls it in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Throw left side complete. That's Baker. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Looking to throw. May. He finds Douglas complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
McCarthy off the play fake. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, McCarthy. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Now McCarthy. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9.
19 cards, 19 cards. Ready?
To the air with McCarthy. And he's got it. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Baker. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Here's May. He finds his man, complete. That's Douglas. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Play action, May. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage. He took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
To the air, May.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Oh, that's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can. Deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Waddle,
76 yards.
And the Dolphins strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. That's complete to Baker.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
To throw, it's May.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This will be caught by Brown.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Right back to Achane on second down.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw.
McCarthy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he is caught.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They'll give this to Achane. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Dolphins are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Bryan Bresee in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And they go play action with May. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, May with it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this out past the 25. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. From the gun, it's May. Throw left side, complete. That's Douglas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's May. Completes it to Douglas. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw with May. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Looking to throw, May. Completes this to Addison out left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. A try here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Escaping the pressure right.
And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
At the Patriots' 26-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's second down.
Looking to throw.
And that's complete to Brown. And he'll have a first down as he's able to work his way out of bounds with 14 seconds remaining.
Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling, because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Dolphins 66, Patriots 59.
So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So So for the Dolphins, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park.